Hi. So today is the first episode of Sushi Talks with my best friend Dr. Arjun Tokas.
हाय
तो नॉर्मली हम बात करते रहते हैं, हम अपनी बातें आज पहली बार लोगों के सामने हम करने वाले हैं. सो डॉक्टर अर्जुन टोकस, टेल अस अबाउट योर नीट जर्नी फर्स्ट.
First, we'll address the first topic. Doctor, I'm going through my exams right now. Ha! So, doctor soon. But yeah, let's get back to the topic. What's up, man? Congratulations on the podcast.
थैंक यू सो
How
मच.
are
ये
you
तो
feeling about
काफी
this?
प्रोफेशनल हो गया.
सही है, bro. I'm happy you're starting this journey. Good job.
Thank
Good
you,
job.
thank you, thank you.
What's up?
Sir,
Tell
tell me about why did you take dental sciences and how was your NEET journey? And just tell the audience about yourself.
Okay, guys. Well, little bit different story you're gonna see right now. So I was born in Seychelles. Then I moved to India when I was like 3, 4. Then I moved to Canada when I was like 12.
Yeah, he's rich.
So now more like a hustler. So moved to Canada when I was 12. Came back to India, got admission in MCOTS in 2016 itself. I was 17 years old then. But due to some unfortunate circumstances, I had to go back because Supreme Court and some shit was there, right? But the adamant nature that I always had made me want to come back to MCOTS because I had one of the greatest times in the 16 batch when I was there. I was also my class rep and all. So people who know what that is know that's a big shit, right? So I used to miss that charm. So I did something that changed me forever. That we'll talk about this.
Okay.
When we reach a little bit end of this podcast, so stay back, right? So I'm gonna give you a little trailer of that. So what I did that changed me forever was I went to Kota. So to give a
Oh, fuck.
idea what Kota is, right? So where we live in India, so there's an exam called NEET. It's very competitive. 13 lakh people give it, right? He also been through it.
Oh, fuck.
I went there to test myself and get a good grade so that I can come back to Manipal. Solo Manipal, nothing else. There's no compensating, right? If you want something, you go get it, right?
Yeah,
And that's what
greatness
defines you.
requires sacrifice.
Yep. So I went there, shaved my head off, cut
You
my
look-
family
You look
friends
better
off.
now, bro. You look better now. Huh.
Cut my family off, cut my friends off. I had no family, no relatives, nothing. I was alone in like a cage type thing. To give you a side thing, people do suicide there. We'll come back to the story later.
Bro, but
yeah.
for you, like,
Yeah, yeah.
तू कनाडा से आया,
Yeah.
तेरे लिए handling Manipal
Mm-hmm.
and Kota must be very difficult in comparison to another Indian student जो यहाँ का लोकल है. तो मुझे कुछ तू टिप्स बता जिससे कोई बंदा जो अभी जस्ट मणिपाल आया है, हाउ टू गो अबाउट दिस प्लेस. यहाँ पर लोनलीनेस के साथ लोग फील करते हैं. देयर आर लॉट ऑफ प्रॉब्लम्स. सो डू यू हैव सम टिप्स फॉर पीपल हु आर ऑलरेडी कमिंग टू मणिपाल? कैन यू जस्ट टेल देम?
Definitely. Guys, Manipal is a place which can define you if you
Truly.
choose the right path, right? So Manipal is a place where you can be who you want to be, and that's true for colleges. But Manipal is special because it is in middle of nowhere.
Yeah, that is true. That is fun.
Nowhere as in there's nowhere to go also. I mean, sure, how long are you gonna go to the same nature place? It's beautiful. Karnataka is a beautiful place. Shout out to Karnataka.
Yes.
It's hell green, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna go back to North India or wherever the hell you're from, and you're gonna be like, "Bhai, itna pollution kyun hai?" Because it's hella green. Please attach a photo of the outside green.
हेला ग्रीन का और भी यहाँ पर
But that's a separate topic. But Manipal, guys, come to Manipal with a clean slate and know how you want to do what you want to do apart from academics. Academics, guys. Academics is what got you to Manipal.
and
I'm talking about all professional courses here.
yeah,
You know, leave behind just BDS, MBBS, MIT for that reason, right?
everybody is doing academics, bro. But like what I felt in like my 4-year journey is कि if you want to set apart yourself from others,
Yeah.
you should focus on.
You know what sets us apart? Is that we do shit other than academics.
Yeah.
And for example, he's slicing off his knife with different type of things he has never done before.
I'm
Trying to understand what I'm trying to say. Academics तो भाई सब कर रहे हैं, right? What is defining you and separating them? Because you need to do something other than study. This is the prime time, guys. If you're coming to Manipal, this is all the tip for people coming to Manipal soon. Know what you want to do apart from studies, because studies you're gonna do anyways.
Yeah,
You have
that
to
is true.
pass it for mental peace. I'm not talking about people who don't pass and all. If they're struggling with academics, then that's a different podcast.
मैं
But
sorry, I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah,
sorry.
sorry.
Continue.
him got him separated from the rest is by doing different shit other than eating, sleeping, jerking off. Semen attention, let's go. Jerking off and probably doing alcohol or some shit he's doing. But that's what got him not separated. Doing something a little bit hard every day, at least you gotta commit to something, right? But apart from academics, that is one of the tips from people who are surviving well in Manipal,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah.
Trying to. मैं अपना नहीं बोल सकता, but टोकस, तो इसको मैं प्यार से टोकस गॉड बुलाता हूँ. ठीक है, टोकस गॉड. बट टोकस के बारे में एक अच्छी चीज है कि भाई मैं जब इससे पहली बार मिला था तो दिस गाय टचवुड एवरीथिंग सॉर्टेड थी इस बंदे की लाइफ में. ही इज हैंडलिंग लाइक रिलेशनशिप, एकेडमिक्स, अटेंडेंस, एंड ही इज अ फन गाय ब्रो. जाट है भाई एट द एंड ऑफ द डे. ठीक है, अभी ये थोड़ा शादी.com की तरह हमारा वो लग रहा है कि मैं तेरी वो कर रहा हूँ. और ब्रो
We are building a credibility.
यस ब्रो, नॉर्मली मैं और टोकस ज्यादातर जिन टॉपिक्स बारे में बात करते हैं वो होते हैं मैस्कुलिनिटी. ठीक है, हम दोनों की कॉर्ड्स एक दूसरे के साथ स्ट्रिंग इसी टॉपिक पे हुई थी. डू यू हैव समथिंग टू से अबाउट मैस्कुलिनिटी एंड व्हाट इज द फ्यूचर ऑफ मेन? एंड
That is the main topic I'm going to talk to you and them. So before we get into the topic, that's what, coming back to his topic, that's what connects us the most.
या
हम कुछ नहीं बात करते, we just talk about how to be more alpha, how to be more winning, and how to achieve shit. It's better than talking about gossiping, right? We never talk about negative stuff. You cut the negativity out, and we only talk about positive things. Even when you're drinking, you're like, yo, we're so alpha, how to be more alpha. That's it. That's all. So, okay. So,
सेल्फ
where
ऑब्सेस्ड
are
लग
we?
रहे हैं हम बहुत अभी.
Let's be serious for a while, okay? Guys, we live in a shit generation now, alright? If you look around, people are not doing what they're supposed to do, they're just getting by. They're looking for excuses, talking about how depressed they are, and trying to figure out how to alter their mind by drinking and forgetting the reality. So, you are in a time, if you were the same person 50 years back, you probably would be zilch. Zero. Nada. Nada, right? So, आजकल के time में, you really need to outshine people. And it's not that hard. It's not that hard. It's very easy because आसपास के लोग तो कुछ कर ही नहीं रहे. Am I right?
Yeah.
People are, if you do a little bit, if you commit to something, at least you got to commit to something, right? If you commit to something by just, I don't know, waking up every morning at 6 a.m., that's what I do.
Yeah.
That's what I
मैं गवाह हूँ इस चीज का. भाई मैं सो रहा होता, मैं नॉर्मली आई एम अ वेरी लेट स्लीपर, बट सुबह 6 बजे भाई के जाट वाले गाने शुरू हो जाते हैं और मेरे को पता है कि भाई टोकस अभी पॉटी करने बैठ गए. सुबह के 6 बज गए और ये
So coming back to it, gotta commit to something. कुछ भी. You know what he commits to? Gym.
Yeah.
I follow for a year. Just something, dude. Something to keep you sane. I'll say the biggest quote of one of my lives to commitment. Path to freedom is having a schedule.
That is so
People
true.
who don't have a schedule can't achieve anything in their lives, in their day. It starts by a day, right? So, commit to one thing. And you know what? The times you're living in, if you're 50 years back, everybody was committed to everything. Probably 6 a.m. they're waking up, they're getting food, they're getting water, they're getting shelter. I'm not talking about 500 years back. I'm talking about 50 years back. You look back 100 years back. Bhai, we were slaves. Our people were slaves. They didn't give up. They had a strict fucking schedule. And they could not. You know what? Freedom is what making people slack. Giving too much freedom. I'm sure if you were in the slave time, you'd be much focused and dedicated in your own
Wow.
shit.
हम एक स्टोरी डिस्कस कर रहे थे कि माइक टाइसन जब प्रिजन में थे.
आज
आज ही ये बिल्कुल सेम ही बात उस पे लाइक कनेक्ट कर सकते हो. माइक टाइसन जब प्रिजन में थे, ही टोल्ड कि दोस 3 years वर द मोस्ट पीसफुल टाइम, क्योंकि भाई के पास इतना टाइम था और 2-3 ही चीजें थी उसके पास करने को. या तो वो जिम कर सकता था, या वो बाकी इनमेट से लड़ाई कर सकता था. भाई थे बॉक्सर, भाई ही हैड एवरीथिंग। और जो बाकी बाहर जो फसाड चल रहा होता है कि ब्रो आई एम डिप्रेस्ड वगैरह वगैरह, हम लोग का एक कॉमन एजेंडा ये है कि अगर आपको कोई भी मेंटल इलनेस होता है एंड लेट्स से यू आर अ मैन, मैं बता रहा हूँ बिकॉज वी बोथ हैव अ डिक ब्रो, ठीक है, तो हम तो बस लॉन्डो के लिए बता सकते हैं, हमें नहीं पता कि लड़कियों के दिमाग में उनका डिप्रेशन किस टाइप का है ब्रो, आई रियली डोंट नो। बट यार जो हम फिगर आउट कर पाए हैं वो ज्यादातर ये है कि यू हैव टू डेडिकेट योर सेल्फ टू समथिंग, अ पर्पस, जिसके लिए आप जब सुबह उठ रहे हो यू हैव समथिंग टू लुक फॉरवर्ड टू, ठीक है। एंड मैं सीरियसली बता रहा हूँ, मैं अपनी लाइफ के बहुत ही गंदे टाइम पे था एंड डॉक्टर अर्जुन डोकस ने मेरी सबसे ज्यादा हेल्प करी उस चीज में। आई डिडंट नो शिट अबाउट जिम, आई डिडंट नो शिट अबाउट न्यूट्रिशन। द ओनली रीजन आई वॉज एबल टू रीच टू अ पॉइंट and become knowledgeable and just implement all the knowledge that he gave me was because he was a very good friend us time pe. And sir, do you have some tips for like what you told me about like hydration, nutrition वगैरह वगैरह?
Guys, life is easy. You study your body once. That's it. Just once. You know what? It will seed you for life. For life. Dedication for 6 months can give you 60 years worth of knowledge. Just 6 months. Guy, buddy, thank you for saying all the wise words. But coming back to the topic, right? How can you separate yourself and become little bit more gaining in your mental advantages, which will set you apart? Very easy. Very easy. Let's talk about solutions. We have already spoken about how the world is going down. We never focus on the negative. It is mostly a starting, right? To get people interested, we talk about the negative shit and then we come to the conclusion. Just commit to one thing and you're set. Be it gym, be it waking up, be it, I don't know, writing, reading.
Cold showers.
Cold showers. I can't do that, dude. He does that. I can't do that. I like a nice warm shower after. But yeah, guys, let's get one thing very, very, very clear. You can achieve everything with the minimalistic effect. इतना छोटा काम करना पड़ेगा and you can do whatever the hell you want because you're living in a very Kalyug time. Coming back to the Hindu mythology, I am a Hindu by my religion and I stand by it. Satana Dharam. But yeah, we're living in Kalyug. It's not very easy. You know how they, okay, I'll tell you what they write in the, what the scriptures have written. In Kalyug, it'll be very easy to achieve success. It'll be very achieved. It's just that you'll be blinded away so you won't be able to get it.
Yeah.
Matlab, if you were in Satyug, right, I would have made a speech saying how you have to give your life to success. Right now, I'm telling you, just give fucking 20 minutes and a commitment.
वो भी नहीं हो पाता यार, वो तो मुझसे
इतना आसान है यार. Guys, look at men around. Yo, handshake my hand. That's an alpha handshake. That's how you do it. Your eyes have to get bigger, your muscles have to flex, you have to keep your hands flexed, and that's not how people meet these days. I've had guys meeting up like that. That's just a portraying of the
लॉन्डियो
generation
के
that is-
स्ट्रांग हो गए हैंडशेक पर।
Yeah,
Wow.
so you give the generation weak men, you get stronger female. Somebody has to compensate, right? You know, you get a man who has no trauma in his life.
He's
and,
not, he's
you
a
know,
boy.
And he's not a boy, he's a girl. Because his girlfriend's gonna probably be like, listen, I'm gonna
पहले
help you.
पॉडकास्ट एपिसोड पे कैंसिल, अब तो हो गया।
Monetization भी कुछ होता है
वो
क्या?
तो होने वाली।
But guys, let's come to the ending of this podcast.
Bro, before that,
Yeah.
मेरे को एक चीज और पूछनी है। You being a dentist, what do you think is the future of dentistry in India, and what are your plans as a dentist आगे?
So, as a dentist, India has been a country which hasn't focused on the oral hygiene for a longer time compared to other countries. You're part of this generation, which is the good news. So, good news for all the dentists out there. You can use that as a short clip. So, dentists, right, in India and everywhere. So, there was a generation called the boomers. Boomers were during the year of what? World War II.
90s.
World War II.
Yeah,
So, उस time जो बच्चे हुए थे, बहुत सारे बच्चे हुए थे, right? And they were boomers. Boomers are getting older now. Right? And older causes more periodontal problem. Periodontal is the gingival gums problem, right?
Huh.
Because this is what it is. You get older, you have gingival problems. Being a boomer, probably you were not rich. That means they're gonna go to the dentist. Because in this generation, people do actually focus on their on their oral health.
Yeah.
Just like Sushane and everybody. I'm sure he's always been there. But it's a generation of having good aesthetics, right? Because aesthetics sell. One fact about the world: if you're good looking, if you have good oral hygiene, and if you're confident, you will be in more pictures with your friends because people would like to take more pictures with you. That is true.
हाँ सही बात है बिल्कुल सही बात है
People do. I mean, if you're good looking, people say, let's have a photo together. That's not the case with other people, right? You'll just become popular by having a good face, a good body, and a good smile, maybe. Ding. Ha.
Yes.
But yeah.
Coming back to Canada, तो
Canada.
आगे क्या आपके क्या है मेरे को छोड़ के जा रहे हो आप?
नहीं, I'm a traveler of the world, यार. I don't know if you believe in Kundlis and all, but my Kundli said I'm not gonna settle in one place. So yeah, so I'll be traveling.
For all the chicks out there, bro, he won't settle.
But Shane, we'll be traveling.
Nah, hopefully.
I'll bring you there. We'll go to some. We need to trip to Romania. We need to support. Tate, brother. Tate supported, bro. I'm gonna use this media coverage to support Tate. Free Tate.
Chalo, very good.
That's a good step we reached, right?
Bro, thank you so much.
Yes, yes.
This was my first episode and I'll be airing soon with the second episode. Thank you so much. Bye,
Bye, guys.